was 2006, which, for anybody who was an adult and a professional in 2006, it was kind of the dawning of online applications. And I was applying to the Peace Corps online, trying to put in my submission to the Peace Corps while I was still in uniform with the Air Force. And it was actually during that online process that I had a red screen pop up that said, hey, based on your qualifications, I already put in my bio, my background, answered all their questions. Based on your submission, we think you might be qualified for other roles in the U.S. federal government. Would you be willing to pause your application for 72 hours so a recruiter can contact you? I'm 26 years old at the time, so I'm always open for new opportunities at 26 years old, right? It doesn't matter if it's females or if it's a better restaurant or if it's a better drink. I'll say yes to a new opportunity. Mm-hmm. So I put myself on hold, and then 24 hours later, I got a phone call from an unlisted number. It was only attributable to the 703 area code, which is Langley, Virginia. And a woman on the other end of the phone, didn't really introduce herself at all, but she confirmed I was the same Andrew who was applying for Peace Corps, and that I put my application on hold, and I had not completed my complete application. And that's kind of what set me off on the process of then physically traveling to Virginia and physically interviewing with CIA.
They always say, once you join, I don't know if this is true. Again, I'm going to ask questions like make it a little more specific, and you could tell me if you can't answer some of them. But they always say, once you join the CIA, it's kind of for lifetime. Is that actually how it goes? Because you're right. It's
very true. It's very true for a number of reasons, right? Yeah. First, CIA is not stupid. They recruit very, very effectively. They're recruiting people who already want to give up everything to work for CIA. So imagine a hiring process for your business where you only hire people who are the most passionate, the most dedicated, the most self-sacrificial possible to make your business work. CIA has the benefit of being able to do that. It's a 9 to 18-month application process. They go through multiple rounds of interviews and vetting and testing and personality profiling. And then, of course, you have not just the lifespan of the United States, but the British MI6 before that. I mean, espionage has been around for a long time, back to the Egyptian pharaohs. So as espionage professionals understand the human mind so well that they know exactly how to get the right kind of person. So the day that you walk across the seal at CIA headquarters, it's not like you feel lukewarm about your career. You are absolutely on fire. You are never going to leave. So even now, having left CIA, having started my own business, having had incredible success outside of CIA, if I were to get a phone call today from CIA asking me for anything, right, I would say yes. Even though I disagree with them, even though I know some of the people there are assholes, even though they're full of problems, the mission is so strong, right? The support and security of the United States. How can you say no to that? You can't say no to that. So that's a big part of why once you're in, you never leave. It's not because they're going to shoot you in your sleep. It's because they already know that you're so conditioned to believe in the mission that they could ask for anything.